two artificial intelligence companies, both trading under $5. One of them costs just 31 cents. The other sits around $2.72. Yet both are building technology connected to one of the fastest growing industries in the world right now, artificial intelligence. An industry where some companies are worth hundreds of billions, even trillions of dollars. So here's the strange disconnect. If AI is creating some of the most valuable companies in history, why are these two still trading for less than the price of a coffee? And it gets even more interesting. One of these companies is developing AI systems that can analyze thousands of surveillance cameras across cities and infrastructure in real time. The other is building AI designed to predict human behavior online, the kind of technology advertisers and data platforms are racing to understand. Two very different parts of the AI economy. Two completely different technologies. But both still sitting in penny stock territory. So the real question becomes, what does the market see that most people might be missing? Let's start with the first one. Imagine a city filled with cameras. Traffic cameras. Security cameras. Cameras inside buildings, transit systems, and public spaces. Now imagine those cameras are no longer just recording video. Instead, they're analyzing everything happening in real time. Recognizing movement patterns. Detecting suspicious activity. Monitoring infrastructure. Even alerting security teams automatically. That's the direction many modern AI surveillance and smart city systems are moving toward. Because the problem with traditional cameras is simple. They collect massive amounts of video, but humans still have to watch it. And humans miss things. AI doesn't. But here's where things get interesting. Instead of building cameras themselves, some companies are focused on something else entirely. Turning existing cameras into AI systems. And that dramatically lowers the cost for cities and organizations to adopt the technology. But which company is building this platform? We'll reveal that in just a moment. Because first, we need to understand why this industry is growing so quickly. The global AI surveillance and video analytics market has been expanding rapidly. Governments, transportation systems, airports, and smart city projects are investing billions of dollars into AI-driven monitoring systems. Not just for security, but for traffic management, infrastructure monitoring, and public safety. And one major trend is becoming clear. Cities don't want to rip out their entire camera infrastructure. They want to upgrade what already exists. That's where AI software platforms come in. Instead of replacing hardware, they layer artificial intelligence on top of existing video networks. That dramatically reduces costs while still unlocking powerful AI capabilities. But technology alone isn't enough. The real question is always the same. Are companies actually adopting it? This is where things start getting interesting. The platform we're talking about has already been deployed in multiple environments where large-scale monitoring systems are required. Airports, commercial facilities, smart city infrastructure. And because the software integrates with existing cameras, the adoption barrier is much lower compared to building new hardware networks. Which means the company isn't just selling cameras. It's selling AI intelligence layered onto global video infrastructure. Now at this point, you might expect a company working in a rapidly expanding AI sector like this to have a large valuation. But that's not the case here. And this is where the reveal happens. The company is iVeda Solutions Inc., trading under the ticker IVDA. And the stock currently trades around 31 cents per share. Yes, 31 cents. For a company working in AI-driven surveillance and smart city technology. But the question investors often ask is simple. Why is it still priced so low? Part of the reason comes down to scale and market perception. Smaller technology companies often take longer to generate consistent revenue growth compared to large tech firms. And until that growth becomes obvious, the market sometimes keeps valuations low. But if adoption increases in areas like smart cities and AI surveillance networks, companies operating in this niche could become more visible in the broader AI ecosystem. Now let's shift to the second stock. Because it operates in a completely different part of the AI world. If the first company focuses on watching the physical world, the second one focuses on understanding human behavior online. Think about what happens every time someone searches for something online. Clicks a product, reads an article, or browses a website. All of those actions create signals about what that person might want next. The challenge? Most digital advertising systems rely heavily on tracking cookies and historical data. But the internet is moving toward privacy-focused environments where traditional tracking is disappearing. So companies are searching for a new solution. AI that can understand intent, not just past behavior. This is where advanced machine learning models come into play. Instead of relying purely on personal data, these systems analyze context and content signals. For example, what someone is reading, what topic they're researching, what type of content they interact with. From those signals, AI can predict what someone might be interested in next. This approach is sometimes called intent-based advertising intelligence. And it's becoming increasingly important as digital privacy rules evolve. But again, the key question is always the same. Is anyone actually using this technology? The company behind this system has built an AI platform that analyzes billions of digital interactions across online environments. The goal is to help advertisers reach audiences based on real-time intent signals rather than traditional tracking. In other words, instead of guessing what someone might want based on old data, the AI tries to understand what they are interested in right now. That kind of technology could become increasingly valuable in a digital world where privacy regulations continue tightening. And now it's time for the reveal. The company is Inuvo Inc., trading under the ticker INUV. And its stock currently trades around $2.72 per share. Still under $5. Despite operating in the rapidly evolving AI advertising and data intelligence sector. Which brings us to the final comparison. Because these two companies sit in very different parts of the AI ecosystem. On one side, you have a company building AI systems that analyze real-world video environments, cameras, cities, infrastructure, physical spaces where AI can detect patterns humans might miss. On the other side, you have a company building AI models designed to interpret digital behavior and intent online. Clicks, content, context, signals from billions of online interactions. One operates in the physical AI infrastructure layer. The other operates in the digital intelligence and advertising layer. Both industries are expanding as artificial intelligence becomes embedded deeper into everyday systems. But of course, penny stocks always come with risk. Smaller companies often face challenges scaling technology, increasing revenue, and competing with larger tech platforms. At the same time, the reason some investors watch these companies is simple. When major technology waves expand, whether it's AI, cloud computing, or data analytics, sometimes the most interesting stories appear in smaller companies building specialized pieces of the ecosystem. Not the trillion-dollar giants, but the smaller players building specific tools inside the larger AI machine. And right now, these two AI-related companies are both still trading under $5. The question, of course, is whether the market eventually starts paying closer attention.